2nd October Special. Gandhi's Trusteeship, A Path to Economic Justice and Social Equity. As we celebrate the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the timeless words, "Be the change you want to see in the world," resonate with renewed relevance. Gandhi's life and teachings continue to serve as an enduring beacon, guiding humanity towards a just and harmonious world. One of his profound contributions to both ethical philosophy and economic thought is the concept of trusteeship, a model that embodies his vision of fairness, shared prosperity, and social responsibility. Trusteeship was notably advocated by Mahatma Gandhi, who envisioned it as a means to address wealth inequality and ensure that the wealthy use their resources for the upliftment of the poor and disadvantaged. Gandhi proposed that while individuals can accumulate wealth through their talents and efforts, they should act as trustees, ensuring that their excess wealth is used for the welfare of all rather than for personal luxury or exploitation. In Gandhi's framework, wealth should be held in trust and not hoarded. Trusteeship rejects both extreme capitalism, which focuses on wealth accumulation, and communism, which advocates state ownership of resources. It calls for moral and voluntary restraint on the part of the wealthy, with the understanding that they have a duty to society. In practice, the trusteeship model implies that business owners and wealthy individuals should reinvest their profits in ways that improve the livelihoods of workers, the community, and the environment. It encourages cooperation and equity while still allowing individual enterprise, with the expectation that the broader social welfare is the primary goal. On the similar lines, propounder of Prat Shri Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar says in his book Problems of the Day, "None of the movable or immovable property of this universe belongs to any particular individual, everything is the common patrimony of all, and the father of all is Brahma. All living beings can enjoy their rightful share of this property, like members of a joint family in the Daya II system. As members of a joint family, human beings should safeguard this common property in a befitting manner and utilize it properly. They should also make proper arrangements so that everyone can enjoy it with equal rights, ensuring that all have the minimum requirements of life to enable them to live in a healthy body with a sound mind." We must not forget, even for a single moment, that the entire animate world is a vast joint family. Nature has not assigned any portion of this property to any particular individual. Private ownership has been created by selfish opportunists, as the loopholes in this system provide them with ample scope for self-aggrandizement through exploitation. When the entire wealth of the universe is the common patrimony of all living beings, can the system in which some roll in luxury, while others, deprived of a morsel of food, shrivel up and starve to death bit by bit, be said to have the support of Dharma? In a joint family, every member is provided with adequate food, clothing, education and medical treatment, and amenities, as per their individual needs, according to the financial capacity of the entire family. If, however, any member of the family appropriates more grains, clothes, books or medicines than he or she requires, will that person not be the cause of distress to other members of the family? In such circumstances his or her actions will be certainly against Dharma, certainly antisocial. Similarly, the capitalists of this modern world are anti-Dharma, or antisocial, creatures. To accumulate massive wealth, they reduce others to skin and bones gnawed by hunger and force them to die of starvation. To dazzle people with the glamour of their garments, they compel others to wear rags, and to increase their own vital strength, they suck dry the vital juice of others. A member of a joint family cannot be called a social being if he or she does not possess the sentiment of oneness with the other members, or if he or she does not want to accept the lofty ideal of joint rights and the principle of rationality. According to true spiritual ideology, the system of private ownership cannot be accepted as absolute and final, and hence capitalism cannot be supported either. The ambition to become rich by exploiting others is a type of psychic disease. In fact, if the infinite longing of the human mind does not find the proper path leading to psychic and spiritual fulfillment, it becomes engaged in accumulating excessive physical wealth by depriving others. If any member of a joint family appropriates food from the family food store by using physical or intellectual force, he or she becomes the cause of misery to others. Similarly, when capitalists declare, "We have amassed wealth by our talent and labor. If others have the capacity and diligence, let them also do the same," nobody prevents them. They do not care to realize that the volume of commodities on the earth is limited, whereas the requirement is common to all. Excessive individual affluence, in most cases, deprives others of the minimum requirements of life. The incapability to recognize the requirements of others because of insensitiveness is a psychic disease. Those afflicted with this disease are also members of the vast human family, they are also our brothers and sisters. So, either by making humanitarian appeals or by creating circumstantial pressure, arrangements will have to be made to cure them of their ailment. It would be a great sin even to think of their destruction. Addressing capitalism's moral dilemma. Both Gandhi and Sarkar identified the problems of extreme capitalism, the unchecked accumulation of wealth by a few at the expense of the many. In Gandhi's time, as well as today, we see the consequences of this system: inequality, poverty, and social unrest. The desire to accumulate wealth, Gandhi argued, is often a form of exploitation where individuals seek fulfillment through material excess rather than through service to humanity. Sarkar echoes this sentiment, saying, "The ambition to become rich by exploiting others is a type of psychic disease." Both thinkers emphasize that those afflicted by this disease are not beyond redemption, rather, they are members of the human family who need help to cure ailment. Whether through compassionate appeal or societal pressure, the goal is not their destruction but their transformation. A call to action. On this day, as we reflect on the life and teachings of Mahatma Gandhi, his vision of trusteeship stands as a call to action. The immense economic disparities we witness today, where a small fraction of humanity controls the majority of the world's wealth, can be addressed through this model of ethical stewardship. The principle of trusteeship offers a path towards economic justice that does not rely on force or coercion, but on moral responsibility and the collective welfare of all. We can draw inspiration from both Gandhi and Sarkar, who remind us that the resources of this world belong to all of humanity, not to a privileged few. The goal is to ensure that every individual can live with dignity, with their basic needs met, and with opportunities for growth and fulfillment.